Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Andy and today we have the December monthly reading for the sign of Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Welcome guys. I hope you guys are doing really good today. We're going to jump right into your reading. So remember, one, these are general messages. So take what resonates, leave what does not. If I say something and it makes no sense to you, it means that the message is not for you and it is for another fellow Libra, okay? Two, remember that cross-watching happens. If you do not know what cross-watching is, it's basically when another sign other than Libra is watching this video in order to keep up to date with what's going on in your life. So maybe you have someone that you don't talk to anymore. They're like, oh, I want to know what's going on with Libra. Let me look up Libra tarot reading and see how their life's going. So it's someone spying on you. The reason why those two things are important is that when I set my intention to do these videos, I set it with that the messages come through for whoever watches this. That's the key. So if, let's say, a lot of people are planning to cross-watch, me recording this, I'm energetically tapping into what they need to hear, not necessarily what you might need to hear, Libra. So just make sure that you, whatever doesn't resonate, don't take that message, okay? That might be for the cross-watcher, and remember that the energies can always go vice versa. So if I say, if I'm talking about a situation, I'm saying it's you, or I'm saying it's them, it could, what I'm saying is them, it could really be you, or what I'm saying is you, it could really be them, okay? So place yourself where you know you need to be placed, okay? We'll tap into your channel message. I'm getting a little bit of like anxiety or frustration from you guys, or like desperation. So a lot of you guys are dealing with a work situation this month. A lot of you guys are dealing with a decision having to do, I think, primarily with work. Some of you guys, it could be outside of work, but I feel for majority of you Libras, it has to do with your work or your career, this decision. I feel like some of you guys are getting a promotion, or you were offered a promotion or something like that, or you were offered a certain position and you're debating whether you should decline it or not, because I feel like some of you guys were actually planning on leaving. Some of you guys, I feel like are planning on leaving this place, not working there anymore, to pursue something else. And then it's like you get a promotion, you're like, what do I do? Like, do I say yes because it'll mean more money, or do I say no because it's not really what I want to do? And then well, that's what it was. I asked, and I asked, why are you having difficulty making the decision whether to stay or go, whatever you're deciding on? It's because whatever you are debating on whether you should stay or leave, situation-wise, whether it's work or not, I feel primarily for most of you it is work. You are unsure because you're not sure if it's something that you really want to do, you know, or you're not sure if it's something you really want to be with, for those of you that it's a relationship. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's kind of like you're like, I don't know if I should stay or if I should go, because I kind of feel like this isn't right for me anymore. I kind of feel like this isn't what I really want. And I feel like you're having this realization, but having this realization also comes with the difficulty of the choice behind it. So once you have the realization, now you're like, well, I have to decide. And also, it's more so, it's not even about the decision that comes before deciding whether you should leave or not, is deciding what you want. What do you want out of life? What do you want moving forward? How do you want to be experiencing things? Do you want to keep working in a job, or being with a person that you don't want to be with, or a job that you don't want to work for, or, you know what I'm saying? Is that something you want to do? Do you want to keep living your life like that? If the answer is no, then leave. If the answer is yes, then stay. Simple. Let's not get too crazy with the indecisiveness, Libra, because that you could spend a lot of time there. All right, so we'll jump into your actual tarot reading. So what is going on in the month of December for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Some of you guys, very graphic. I want to also say a reminder, if you are under the age of 18, you should not be watching these readings. That disclaimer is actually the description box. It always has been since I first started my YouTube channel. So I'm just throwing this out there, especially for my students. This is not for you. Some of you guys are actually having a lot of sex this month, or engaging in a lot of sexual desires and pleasures. Yeah, I feel like it's like some raunchy type of stuff. Some kinky things I feel like you guys are getting into, which is like, hey, do you? That's kind of, you know, that's fun. Four of Cups in reverse. You're rejecting an offer, or you're thinking about, you're debating on it. You don't know if you should reject the offer or not. You don't know if you should take it, or you don't know if you should accept what's being offered, or if you should reject it. Libra, I feel like you guys are really stuck on this, because it's really hard for you to make decisions, and this is like a big decision, and you're like really freaking out about it, I feel like. Because I keep hearing you guys say, like, what should I do? I don't know what to do. Like, what should I do? Do what you want. I don't know what I want to do. Well, if you don't know what you want to do, ask yourself, what kind of experience do you want to have? Do you want to be stuck in a place that you don't want to be at? Because here's the thing, a lot of times, for some people, it's hard to discern or place exactly where and what we want. But usually, almost everyone knows what they don't want. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like you don't. There's a part of you that does not want to work here anymore. There's a part of you that doesn't want this anymore. Listen to that. That's telling you what you. That's at least helping you to at least know what you don't want. You know what I'm saying? And maybe if you walk away from what you don't want because you know what you don't want, I don't think you really want to be in this situation, this place anymore. If you walk away from what you don't want, maybe that's what actually will help lead you to what you do want. But you gotta make a decision. The Empress in reverse. Yeah, you gotta make a decision. You gotta take back your power. You gotta watch out for yourself is really what this is saying with the Empress in reverse. You gotta take care of you, Libra. Like, who else is gonna take care of you, right? Other than yourself. Yeah, let's keep pulling cards. Yeah, you gotta take care of yourself. You gotta keep doing you for you. Page of Wands and the Moon. Page of Wands in reverse and the Moon. So you gotta do you. You gotta watch out for yourself. You gotta figure out what you want out of life. You know, and it doesn't have to be so specific. Like, okay, if I leave this job, or if I don't want to do this job, or if I don't want to be this person anymore, if I leave this situation, where am I gonna go? And I know a lot of you guys are kind of like, well, how do I leave a situation without knowing exactly where I'm going? But like I said, I feel like for most of you, it's like, especially with the Moon, it's almost like, because this is talking about secrets being revealed or finding out the truth about something. So it's almost like you won't be able to find out what you want until you walk away from a situation that you don't want. Until you are done with what you do not want, I feel like that's actually going to be the thing that leads you to what you do want, to discovering what you do want. Because Page of Wands is like the beginning of it, going on an adventure, you know, not really having a specific goal in mind, but just excited to learn and explore life. And I had this conversation with someone earlier this week. Excuse me. I'm kind of tired. I've been up since like 6:30 this morning, and it's going to be a very, very long day. I had this conversation with someone this week that I'm talking about if I wanted to practice Buddhism. And as of right now, I want to learn about Buddhism. I want to learn about all certain practices. I want to learn about all religions. I want to learn about all cultures. I just want to learn about everything. And I feel like in order for me to decide, it's not that I'm indecisive. I know what I need to make a decision. In order for me to make a decision about something I want to practice, which also at the same point, I don't really feel the need to practice any specific structured environment, because I practice my own, you know, I have my own beliefs. I practice what I feel is right for myself, without the guidance or direction of a certain belief system or practice or religion. And I feel like, and I think my answer to him was like, well, I want to learn about everything. Like, there's so many religions, there are so many cultures, there are so many beliefs and practices out there that I don't even know about. You know, like I was just talking to my roommate Sam the other night. She's telling me about Taoism, which I never honestly even heard of. There's so many things that like I don't even know of. So like I feel like it's through exploring other things. It's through trying to learn about other things and going to, you know, check. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna leave this for now. I'm gonna go check this out, see how that goes. That didn't work. Okay, I'm gonna go check this out. It's by just exploring and checking things out. That's how you'll be able to know what you want. Maybe you'll stumble upon something like, oh, I really like this place. I really want to be here. Or I really like this person. I really want to be with them. Things like that. You won't be able to know unless you're out there exploring. 7 of Cups. No, 8 of Cups in reverse. Oh, 7 of Cups. Sorry. Guys, I'm tired. It just hit me all of a sudden. I'll have to have a little bit more coffee. 7 of Cups in reverse. There are so many options out there. There are, like, you could have something that has more to do with your creativity. You could have something that has to do with healing. You could have something to do with spiritual guidance, with architecture, structure, freedom, creativity. Like, there are so many options available if you give yourself the permission to actually go and explore them. Does that make sense? Because I feel like you guys are in a place where you're not open to the exploration aspect of finding what it is that you want. And then that's how you get stuck. And then that's how you're in places like this where you're like, I don't know what I want. I don't know what I should do because I don't know what I want. Because you're not giving yourself the time to explore. And then we have the Hanged Man. You need to change your perspective. You need to change the way that you've been doing things and the way that you view things. The way that you have, I feel like you Libras have a very set way of how things should be, or how, some of you guys are saying that you've tried to break out of this. You have tried to. I think you've really been trying to figure out what it is that you want. But ask yourself, have you walked away from what you don't want? Ask yourself that. That's the key, Libra. Have you walked away from what you know you don't want? Have you tried that? Because I feel like you've tried a lot of things. You have. But have you tried that? I'm just saying, this situation really looks like maybe that's literally going to be the thing that takes you to what you do want. It's going to direct you to what you do want by walking away from what you don't want. The Chariot. You gotta move. You gotta go out there. You gotta explore. You gotta explore. You gotta get it more in tune with yourself. You gotta get it more in tune with your intuitive side, your psychic side. You gotta get more in tune with those energies. You gotta get more in tune with that, because that is going to help guide you and steer you in the right direction. It's going to help maneuver. It's almost like you have to let the universe take the wheel on this. You have to kind of just trust that if you walk away, it's almost like the universe is literally saying to you, Libra, if you walk away from what you know is not right for you, from what you know you don't want, we will help you with the other half. We will help steer you and direct you towards the correct path to what you truly do want, okay? Super important. Okay, so we will tap into this and we'll see. Oh, sorry, that was it. Sorry, my boss is texting me. I need to text her back right away. So I'm gonna try to get through your reading. We're almost done. So we're gonna check out what to watch out for. I forgot about Friday. I was supposed to text her about something this morning and I totally forgot. And I've literally been up since 6:30 and I had so much time to do it. So, what does Libra need to watch out for in the month of December? What does Libra need to watch out for in the month of December? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What does Libra need to watch out for? Okay, well, one, you need to watch out for the Devil, and you need to watch out for the Six of Wands. The Devil and the Six of Wands. This is what you need to watch out for. So temptation. Watch out for being tempted by things that... Oh, okay, we got it. Okay. Whoa. Oof. 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 Give me 1 second. Be careful of being tempted by a quick victory, a quick, of immediate satisfaction or immediate fulfillment. I feel like in the society we live in today, we're so used to having, things instantaneous, instant gratification. Everything's so instant now. We can get a lot of things, material or not, a lot of things rather quickly with the way that the world works nowadays. Be careful of, I feel like a lot of you guys are getting a promotion or something like that. It's a quick fix. I feel like you guys have been maybe needing to or wanting to make more money. And sorry, I feel like I just saw, she does that every time. There's this postal service person that literally just, I get that, whatever. Sorry, I get distracted. Focus. So, be careful not to be tempted by the quick victories. The easy way out is basically what this is saying. maybe you, like, let's say you're at a job that you hate, and then right when you're about to quit, right when you're about to leave, they give you a promotion. You're like, oh, well, I'm gonna make more money, so like, I hate this job, but I mean, I guess I'll put up with it because I'm gonna get more money. I guess it's kind of worth it. And you think of that as a quick victory because you say, well, I'm gonna get more money, so I don't really have to worry about finding a new job, you know, and trying to make at least as much money, if not more, than what I'm making here because they're offering me more already. I don't like the job, I don't like where I'm at, but I'm gonna, you know, careful not to be tempted by that. A little bit I'm getting a little bit tempted by greed either, just like the money aspect of it. Careful not to be tempted by that. And then we have the World and the Hermit, which I think this is interesting. I think with the Hermit, it's honestly saying, I feel like in this specific representation is like, don't get lost in your own self-indulgences. Like, don't get lost in greed. Don't get lost in those things. You have to break that cycle because the world's talking about cycles. You have to break that cycle, the cycle of that's the thing. I feel like a lot of you guys are stuck in some type of a cycle. You've always thought or believed things in a certain way, and that's what you need to break free from. Because whatever, I feel like you guys just focus too much on greed. You focus too much on certain aspects that you shouldn't be focusing on, if that makes sense. Hold on, what is it specifically though? You focus way too much on the decision, Libra. The reason why you can't make a decision is because you're so focused on the decision. Like, you're so focused on the fact that you need to make a decision that is a huge thing that impairs you. And because this is a cycle, this is something that you've always done, Libra, and maybe this is all Libras always do, this is why you guys are indecisive, is that you spend so much time on making a decision that's what keeps you from making a decision, if that makes sense, you know? Like, you put too much thought into it. Like, just make a damn decision. Remember, because I think you guys want to figure out what you want before you make a decision. You don't need to, especially not in this case, because I feel very strongly, Libra, I swear, I feel very strongly that if you know what you don't want right now in this moment, walk away from that. And I honestly believe that walking away from what you do not want right now, from what no longer serves you, it's going to help direct you on to the right path, onto what you do want. Like, it's through walking away from you don't want that you will be able to discover what it is that you truly want. And it's by exploring, it's by going out there. It's not by just being isolated and spending time to yourself and doing that. All right, so closing message for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So this is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. So Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is the closing message for? So we have the number 24. So the number 2, 4, 24, or 6 could all be very significant for you this month. Keep an eye out for those numbers. We have accept the seasons of your heart. And the emotion or subject is pain. Remember that we grow and evolve as people, so we're always changing. Remember that I feel like some of you feel conflicted because the job or wherever you are right now in your life, whatever it is that you're stuck in that you no longer want to do, it's something that at some point, it's something you really wanted. So at some point in your life, it was something that you wanted. You wanted this job, you wanted this person, you wanted to be in this situation. But as time went on, as you got accustomed to it, you realized that it wasn't, or maybe it really was something that you wanted at some point, and you just fell out of love with it. You had a change of heart, is what this is saying, on whatever you're doing. So whether you liked it before or not, whether it's something you wanted to do or not, you don't like it anymore. You don't want to do it anymore. You don't want to be here anymore. Accept that, own that, understand that you're. In the same way that you can change your opinion about things, right? We can all change our opinions about stuff. Your heart can also change about what it wants and what it desires. That does happen as well. It's all energy, and energies can be transmuted, and most often it is transmuted as we grow up, because certain experiences that we have and certain things that shift our mental perception also shift how we feel about things, and that's in our heart. So you had a change of heart, and you have to either go with the changes, roll with the tide, as they say, or stay stuck and be in a place of inability to make a decision for yourself and just being stagnant. Remember, ultimately, it is what do you not want, right? If you're unsure of what you want, what do you not want? Do you know that? If you do, cut that shit out, because I feel like more than likely, when you do, you will be directed towards the right path and towards discovering what it is that you truly desire. Alrighty, Libra, that was your reading for this month. If you enjoyed the video, give it a big thumbs up. If you like my style of reading and you would like to keep up to date with my videos, subscribe for more. Feel free to share this. Feel free to watch your other placements as well. So Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I recommend that you check out those 4 placements for your month to get a better description and more accurate reading. I think that is it. If you guys would like to book a personal reading with me, I offer those one-on-one over Skype or Zoom, or a pre-recorded video that I send you a link and you can watch as many times as you want, either or. So yeah, and if you want more information on rates and all that stuff, how I work, etc., questions I will and will not take, you can email me, and my email is down below. It is Andy, ANDYPRLS, ANDYP tarot3.com. I forget that it's that other email. Alrighty guys, I'm exhausted and I have one more reading to get to, and then I have to pack, and then I have to go to work, and then I have to fly. I'm going to Florida at the end of tonight, and it is going to be a very, very long day. I'm gonna go have a snack and some coffee, and then I'll finish up my last reading. Have a great rest of your day, guys. Take care. Remember, walk away from what you do not want if you're trying to figure out what you do want, okay? I will see you guys later. Have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.